Hello, how's it going everyone? Free for Stee Raid Shadow Legends. So since we did recording last time, I have put out that Reds vs Clan Boss video. Really enjoyed making that actually. So I'm going to carry on doing those types of videos in the future. Put a little bit more effort into it, like with the editing side. While I was doing it, it kind of gave us a couple more ideas on how to, try and do them a little bit better in the future. So hopefully that's going to translate across. Took a lot of time making the bit of the intro. I took some bits of the one of the actual cinematics that Raid put out before, so I used some bits of that and then added in my own stuff. So that was really fun. So if you haven't seen that, go and check it out and see what you reckon. I'm looking for feedback on it, see what people reckon to that style of video. But since the last Free for Stee episode, there was the extra legendary event on Ancient Shards. I wasn't particularly going to bother doing it because obviously we'd only just hit Roshcard very recently on the Ancient, so we're like fresh mercy basically. But I just thought I'll give it a bit of a go. I just recorded it in the background, obviously expecting to get nothing, but then we did actually hit the double gold. So luckily I had it recorded. I wasn't recording it as if it was going in the video, so there was no actual reaction at the time. But I'm going to add that in shortly so you can see what we got. Now we have got that Clan Boss team up and running, the speed tuned one. The only problem is I got it going when it was on Magic Affinity, and that works really badly because Trumbot is the only Spirit Affinity in the team. So he was just, I think it was after on the third, oh no, it might have even been the first time. But basically straight away he was getting stunned, which obviously then just completely throws the speed tune out. So then I waited till the next day when Nightmare had reset, and then ran this team on Nightmare. The speed tune works, everything works in the way that it should. The only problem is that because Coffin Smasher, because he's our consistent decrease attack, so at the minute we do only have Dagger in there, and I mean I could try it with Dagger, but then she's way too fast. These all because the speed tune itself, it's quite a slow one, so that was the difficult thing. I even had to take the boots that Alice had on off her and then put some level 15 ones on, so they weren't level 16, because I needed to get the exact speed on them. And then I had to go in and do some Alive Arena so I could get rank 1 of the +2 speed in Demon Lord to get everything working right. So it does work, it's just that because, like I say, Coffin Smasher, he was the first to die, and then Apothecary was next, and we just sort of need to get these up to rank 6, and then they should survive better, more stats and whatnot. So then what we need to do after that is work on the affinities, so that when it is a Spirit Affinity, then I've got someone, it's probably going to be Morag I'll probably put in there, but then I've got someone in there who is a higher priority target than Trumbo ever will be. So it's just over time is what we're going to work on for that. Did get to about 9 or 10 million, but I can get anywhere from 10 to 14 depending on RNG with just the normal team here. So that's what we'll do in the meantime. It is unfortunate, like I said, I've had to slow down. To be fair, I could probably put them boots back on Alice, the faster ones and whatnot, and get her back running faster, because until we are then going to actually run this all the time, then we'll put them other boots back on her. But I'm gonna show you this clip of who we got from the extra legendary event. So I'm gonna drop that in here. Yeah, so as you see, we got a Candrathon and Bambus now. Bambus, he's he's not very highly rated. I don't know if he might have some form of use case for us early on in Hydra or whatever like that. So we'll have to look into that. It could just be another one like Skeletor. I think he's in the vault, where he's one of those where you have to sort of drop stuff into him, you have to put the books into him to get the actual chances up to 100%, otherwise it's not consistent enough. But then even then, it's is it worth putting the books into him So, especially when we need to book up Mad Hatter. We've got Alice that we could want all the books going into. Roshcard obviously needs the books, so then we can get the block damage down to 4 turns. So then we can start looking at the block damage team for Ultra Nightmare and stuff like that. Candrathon we can get away with, because it's just damage and 1 cooldown on that. So Candrathon, he was like my first arena nuker on my main account years ago, and I mean I still use him to this day. He's not so much my primary damage nuker anymore on my main account. I've got where's he at? Is he a Bannerlord? Yeah, I've got Baron on my main, and this Sky Piercer just absolutely wipes people out. So, and he's void, so I don't have to worry about affinity. But I still do use Candrathon on like Tag Arena, sometimes on Live Arena if I've got one of those stupid missions where you use one of each affinity and stuff like that. But yeah, so he's going to be a really interesting one to throw in there. So then we've got our Force nuker there now for Arena. We still obviously have Magnar we could chuck in there. Wukong, because our account's developing a bit now, maybe he could now go into being Arena, since Alice is just an animal, realistically. Let's find these boots that we had on her and put them back on. Is it these ones? Yeah, I think it was. Right, we'll chuck them back on her for now, and then, like I say, once we want that speed tune going, we can get her back in there. Yeah, so we've got a few champions we can work on now. I have looked at the new fusion that's coming up. Is it today? It might actually be coming up today, Might be starting in the next hour or so. But I'm not too fussed for them. Apparently they're quite decent, but well, the one that's a fusion is decent. Then she's got a pairing with it's based on Hunchback of Notre Dame. I don't think they're in yet. I think there'll be an update shortly, and like the servers will reset, and then that's when it'll all be up and running. But yeah, I'm not too fussed on it. We couldn't do it anyway. We've got no sacred shards, obviously, because we still haven't been getting them from Nightmare. What I might start doing now, I run Nightmare first, so we'll do this now. I think what I'll do is I'll probably run Nightmare key first. If I get good RNG with the damage, and I could look at getting like a 3-key top chest, I could do that. But then if I'm getting crap RNG on like the first 2 keys, and I wouldn't hit the top key on the third chest, top chest on the 3rd key, then I'll probably drop down and just chuck the last key into Brutal. And then I might, because I've dabbled a little bit in Live Arena, here and there, like I said, because I needed the speed. But I might start jumping in there a bit more often, so that I can maybe just get like a lot of the stats for Demon Lord up in the background. So like your ignore defense and just generic stats, like the attack and whatnot, just so that I can start trying to break through them breakpoints. Because on Brutal, like I said in the previous video, we're only 2 million away from hitting the 1-key top chest on Brutal. So if we could just sort of push the numbers just a little bit higher, and then beat it, so then we're consistently 1-key in it, then if we do have those times where we get bad RNG on Nightmare and we can't 3-key it, then we'll do the 2 in Nightmare, 1 on Brutal, so we're at least top chest and that and getting 2. So we'll just let's have to see how that goes. I'm just going to let this run through, and then we'll see what we come back with at the end. Okay, so we're about to end here. Yep, there we go. So 13.7 million. So you can see Alice is absolutely doing work. That's both smite and the damage in general. Benchi, it's pretty much mostly his poisons coming through with that. So at the minute we're just gonna carry on doing our stuff. We've just been leveling food the last few days because there's not an awful lot going on. We didn't even bother with this anymore in the end. There was just no way of doing anywhere near enough with this for us to even contemplate trying to get anywhere up here to even get that relic. There was too much like summoning things involved in all the events they did, so we just took the hit on that and just did whatever kind of came across easy for us. So yeah, you can see we've finished this fusion warm-up event, which Usually that means the fusion is going to start on the day that you finish this, if you've done it every day. So it'll probably be starting in the next couple of hours. And apart from that, the only thing going on at the minute is Sandevil turn attacks coming up, and you can get a free soul summon because they've got the partner event going on. And who do we even have in these? We've got Sinetia. Nope. We've got nobody else. So kind of pointless for us to be doing this. It would only be if we really wanted to try and get maybe another medium soul stone. So I'll just see what the points do with that. Probably won't bother. I think I'm more bothered about just keeping on farming food and whatnot to try and improve this team a bit more so we can get more. Got more Ragnar to level 50 already, but he's just in doing stuff for just faction wars at the minute. But she's not the priority at the minute. The priority is kind of getting Apothecary and Coffin Smasher up there so that ally protection team can work longer. Because like I say, if we got the 10 million, and then we can get these two up so that they don't die early on, then we can then maybe get it to the point where we're consistently hitting maybe 15-ish million, which then is an easy 3 key, and then all we'll do is that's all we'll do, we'll just hit Nightmare every time and get them three keys in, and then start getting the chances of the Sacreds and the Legendary books, because once we start getting those relatively consistently, that's when things start opening up a lot quicker. We can get more shards so we can do more fusions, we can get more books so we can book people up quicker, and things just speed up a hell of a lot more. And Nightmare always dies every day, so it's just a huge bonus if we can do that. Doom Tower, I did manage to push up a bit further. I got to this Griffin, and I think we got to about 25%-ish HP left, and then he kind of just wiped us out. So I don't quite think we're going to beat him yet. But I might mess around in this today, maybe just try and see if I can just manual it and just even break through him. Because then we should get back to... should be Magma Dragon again. Then after that, which should be relatively easy, so we can get a Void Shard there. Yeah, I'm going to mess around with that shortly. And we'll see if we can break through that, because it resets in 4 days, so it's worth trying. Okay, so this is the first run that I decided to try and do with Griffin, so I think we might be about to take it down. Let's have a quick little look here. So he's just going to do an auto attack in here, which is just against one person, so 2 turns until he takes buffs off us, so we're going to get the reflect damage up. Alice go in, triple hit, Ike tune in again, plus decrease speed up. Now, really, this should be the kill? Oh, almost. Okay, well, we're about to get the kill. We're just gonna do the... There we go. Oh wow, we managed to get it down. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing last time when I just had such bad RNG. I tried it about 5 or 6 times and just couldn't get anywhere near. It was like 30% and everyone was just dead, so... Don't know what happened there, but we just got good luck there, maybe. So we'll start trying to climb these rooms here, work our way up to the next boss. Cursed City reset. We managed to get a few more done on this. Obviously still don't really have the depth of the roster to try and make it through anything. Obviously, as you can see, Bommel. I've tried a couple of different things, tried just Dirt and Hellhound in there, and just, nah, we just can't quite do it as of yet. And it's always annoying because he's always here and he's always blocking this route off to get into here, even just to get a few more rewards, which is highly unfortunate. But we did do a little bit more than last time. We got 2 of the ones that require Awakening Stars on it, so that wasn't too bad. Apart from that though, I think that's pretty much everything we've had since the last update. We're in, like I say, we're in one of them sort of little boring little slumps where you're doing sort of the same old every day. Nothing too exciting happens, obviously, apart from that the double legendary pull the other day, so that's kind of the highlight at the minute. So we have got plenty to work on. It's just nothing exciting happens in these sort of downtime, so there's not really too much to report back on, I'm sure. So I'm going to wrap this one up here anyway, and like I say, I've already mentioned what I'm going to be doing for the next little bit. I do need to get back on carrying on doing those Raid Explain videos. They took a bit of a backseat because I ended up quite busy, just in life at the time, and I wanted to get these ones out, and then I wanted to try doing that first Rares versus the Demon Lord video just purely as a tester. I'm going to be getting back on doing those Raid Explain videos because in terms of the actual making of those, it's mostly just writing out the script that takes a little bit longer. We'll get back on those and start uploading those a bit because they're just quick videos anyway, so it's not like it's a huge thing. I'll leave this here and then I shall catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Cheers.